Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Morning Coffee. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, this is going to be your general energy reading for your Monday, August 3rd. Yes, that's right, y'all. It is August. Who's that? That is George. That's Georgie. So yeah, it's August, you guys. Where has the time gone? Summer's almost over. Boy, oh boy. Right. Please excuse me. I'm a little spacey this morning, but, okay, so this is going to be a general energy reading for your Monday, August 3rd. Please keep in mind, time is an illusion. Energies are fluid. So just because this is dated for the 3rd of August, it does not mean that it absolutely has to resonate with you at that time. Whenever you're guided to watch this reading and it resonates, then that's the message for you in that moment. Also, keep in mind that this is a general reading. Yes, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, you got to bear with me a little bit. I'm a little groggy. I did Sunday for Betty yesterday, which was super fun. Thank you to all of you guys that came through, and thank you to all of you that left donations and all that for Betty. I really, really appreciate that. So I did that, and that ended around 4, and then I had dinner, and then I ended up passing out really early. Maybe around 6 or 7, and then I woke up again around 10 or 11, and that's when I basically got up and started working. So the monthly readings, the monthly readings are almost here. I finished uploading Spirit Month. The love readings are up, so if you're over on Patreon, you can go ahead and watch the love readings. Spirit monthly messages are uploaded. I still have to do a little bit of legwork with that, but that's going to be out today. And then Spirit Monthly Messages Part 2, if you're over on Patreon as well, that's in the process of uploading right now. I figured out what was taking so long, why it was taking so long for me to upload. I was running into a major issue where, so this time with the monthly readings, I had recorded them on my phone like normal, and then I took them off my phone and put them on my PC so that I could save space on my phone, because it's literally 36 videos, so I don't want to keep all of that on my phone. So then I have to upload from my PC, and where my PC was in my apartment, it has Wi-Fi, and so where it was positioned in the apartment, the Wi-Fi signal wasn't strong enough, so I kept getting kicked off, and having to reconnect, and I literally lost a day because of that. Now granted, I did lose power yesterday, so that would put a delay in things anyway, but to solve the issue of staying connected while uploading, all I had to do was move my PC from my bedroom into my office where my router is. And when I first started doing this, and that first started happening, of course my intuition said, Eric, why don't you just move your PC? The signal's not strong enough out here. And I was like, you know what? It'll be fine. I was feeling lazy because I have to see. The other thing about this is my apartment is still not done yet. I've been so busy with everything that's been going on with Betty and all the work that I'm doing, and all the work that I have and all this shit. And it's I have not done anything with my apartment since I got my stuff. So the thought of moving my PC and having to figure out what to do with it, how to finagle that, was no, I don't want to do that right now. But turns out I had to. So I've got it jerry-rigged now, but then, so I got up this morning, or last night, and was up until 3, because I was working on the monthlies, and then I couldn't really fall asleep. I didn't fall back asleep until maybe 4 o'clock, maybe 3:30ish, 4 o'clock. And then I woke up at 5:45, and it's now 6:24. So I'm a little groggy. I'm a little spacey. I'm a little tired, but you know what? It's okay. It's fine. And honestly, it's not even about, oh, Eric, you should let yourself sleep. No, I woke up. I wasn't going back to sleep. I was not going back to sleep. So I might as well get up and do it, because I have things, anyway, I got things to do. So, All right, so there's story time for you. 4:41. Okay. Yeah, and also if you're interested in a private reading, I'm booking private readings now. And then also I'm planning on doing happy hour on Wednesday. So get ready for that. Floor's not open yet, but if you want to get in on happy hour, stay tuned. Maybe think of your question. My allergies are back all of a sudden. I don't know. Hold on a second. Oh, so I figured out what my allergy situation was last time. There was mold growing everywhere. Like it, well, I mean not everywhere, but it was in a lot of places. I noticed it in my kitchen, but it was a little bit, so I took some bleach and got rid of that. And then I was sitting in my bathroom. I think I was using the toilet, and I was looking at my walls, and I was like, "What's all that black stuff?" And it was like literally, I had to like Clorox my whole bathroom, like all the walls, because it was growing all over the place in there, and then it was even growing on my fridge. So once I got that taken care of, my allergies were fine. But now all of a sudden they're flaring up again. It might be mold coming from somewhere else. We also, we got a lot of rain, y'all. With Isaias. I hope you guys did okay through Isaias, especially those of you in Florida, in the Carolina coasts and all that. I hope you guys are okay. All right, let's get into today's reading. Yes? Cool. We're using the Light Seers Tarot today. Here we go. Hi, Spirit. Please make me a clear channel for the collective at this time. Please bring forward the best messages to serve the highest good of all involved. Sorry, guys, hold on. Of all involved. Yeah, okay. Please bring forward the best messages to serve the highest good of all involved for our Monday, August 3rd, 2020. Thank you so much, Spirit. Alrighty, kids. 5 shuffles. Let's do this. 1. 2. 3. Monday, August 3rd, 2020. 4. And 5. Para la colectiva. Así. Woo! Okay. All right. I'm gonna take these. They fell off the table, but I kind of want to call them a bonus. But we're gonna read through what we have here, which is a substantial amount first, and then see if that's even relevant. Okay. So we have a lot, but we're going to start here. We have the Magician, the 6 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Cups. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second here. Okay. Actually, let's start here. 2 of Wands. Somebody has a decision to make. And then underneath the 2 of Wands, wow. Okay, underneath the 2 of Wands is the 8 of Wands and then the Lovers. Okay. Sorry. The 8 of Wands and the Lovers, and then Strength. Page of Wands. 10 of Swords. Hanged Man. Page of Pentacles. King of... Okay. Someone has a decision to make. This could be in romance. One of the first things that I've started to feel when this came out, and I was looking at the Magician, the 6 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Cups, I feel like somebody, what I want to say is somebody might be wanting to manifest a change in a relationship or a different relationship. I feel like there's a relationship here in which there is no reciprocity. There is no real reciprocity, potentially. What I'm getting with the Magician, the 6 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Cups is some sort of fallout. I don't want to say this situation was never reciprocal, it's impossible. It's entirely possible that it is, that it was never reciprocal. I just feel like the way things turned out, this is not a balanced situation. This is not a harmonious situation anymore, is what Spirit is saying about this. And so you're manifesting, someone is manifesting their way out of it somehow. There's a decision that needs to be made. Two of Wands. There's communication that's needed, okay, in terms of a choice between two lovers, potentially, or a choice between, like I always say with the lovers, vice or virtue. Vice being a toxic situation, a karmic marriage is what I'm hearing, a karmic relationship, a job that's not good for you, a career path that you don't want to be on, just a path in your life that you don't want to walk anymore, but you feel obligated to do so. You feel like you're required to do so by the people around you, that type of thing. That would be vice. Virtue is what the truth of your heart is calling out towards here, okay? And yeah, this could be potential partners, potential mates, blah, blah, blah. Next, what we have is the High Priestess, the Eight of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. So, the High Priestess is speaking to your intuition here. I may sneeze. Okay. The High Priestess is speaking to your intuition here. And I just heard the downloads that you've been receiving are influencing you to walk away from this situationship, or relationship, and dive into something that really truly speaks to your soul. One of the things I did see with the Ace of Cups here is that someone could be walking away from one person and giving their love to another, or making an offer to another. This also speaks to following your intuition, to walk away from things that no longer serve you, to walk away from something that you may have needed to walk away from for a while in order for you to be able to fill your own cup. Walking away from whatever this is, even though maybe you or someone else around you doesn't quite fully get it yet, why you would be walking away, or they would need to be walking away. It feels like this really could be for your highest good, for your highest benefit. And by walking away, for specifically, some of you out there know already why this would be a good thing to walk away from, because you've been getting the downloads, you understand, you see what's going on around you, you're kind of in tune with that self-love type thing. So it's like, well, wait a second, if I'm allowing myself to have this in my life, or to experience this, or to tolerate this in my life, then how much am I really loving myself? Okay, that's cool. That's for some of you. For others of you, though, you just have this intuitive feeling, this hunch that you gotta move away from this. Maybe it's a job on this side of the equation. Maybe it's a job or a career idea. For someone, it does have to do with family, a family situation of some sort. But the point is that you're walking away from that one to make space for something new, but you don't know what the new is. You don't know when or where it's going to come from, who it's going to come from, blah, 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 blah. But the point is, what the High Priestess really wants you to focus on right now is, don't worry about the after effects. Don't worry about what's coming next. Just make the space. Ace of Cups, Eight of Cups. Just make the space and let go. Now, finally here, we have the Page of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and Temperance. And I just feel like I'm hearing keeping a watchful eye. I feel like someone is really watching someone else in terms of a relationship. Maybe this is a Spirit just said a potential marriage. Okay, that's been coming out a lot lately. But maybe this is a business partnership. Maybe you're looking for employees. You're looking for a business partner to work on your business with, blah, blah, blah. I mean, this Ten of Pentacles is all about family, all right? See, look at that. And Ten of Pentacles usually does mean family. It can also represent a long-term career, a long-term goal, commitment, consistency, being in something for the long haul. And I just get a really strong. We're gonna go into these other cards that fell off the table. I just get a strong feeling from the Page of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, and Temperance that Temperance is speaking to divine timing and union. I just heard this union is processing, okay? But while this union is processing, someone is really watching someone else in terms of having a long-term relationship, diving deeper into something. I feel a good amount of anticipation with this as well. Let's see what these 4 cards are. So, we have the Tower with the 9 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, the 4 of Cups. And with this, I get a feeling of flying solo, disappointment, moving on your path, maybe on your own, maybe unrequited love here. Maybe something not working out the way you had planned, the way you had wanted to. And that's kind of falling in line with what I was picking up with the Magician, the 6 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Cups. It feels like there was some sort of falling out here. Now, this could be the other side of the equation in terms of like one side of the equation is someone has to make a decision. The other side of the equation is like receiving the results of that decision, right? And I feel like this Tower energy is the decision that's made. Okay. And then with that, 9 of Wands and the 3 of Wands, persevering, moving on your path. But then with the 4 of Cups, I just heard disappointment and regret. But that's also, we also have that here. 5 of Cups. Okay, so what I'm feeling very strongly now is this, I really feel like this side, these cards here are for the person that is, I guess, being removed from the relationship, or like, someone's making a choice away from them because it turns out the situation wasn't reciprocal or something. To be honest, you guys, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place right now, but to be honest, I want to say this person like should have seen it coming. It's like with the 9 of Wands and the 3 of Wands, there was some sort of perseverance on a specific path, investing into something, waiting for a return on an investment, and yet not receiving it because somebody just didn't want to own up. Someone didn't want to fess up. Because the 4 of Cups is also boredom, missing on an opportunity, passing up on something when Spirit's like, here, like, you know, trying to hand it to you, and you're like, no, I don't think, no, I can't do that. It's like, this almost feels like what I say about like the 7 of Pentacles, with like the Einstein definitions. Einstein's definition of insanity: doing something the same way over and over again, expecting a different result. And it put an end to that. An end is being put to that. The Tower, the 9 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, the 4 of Cups. Disappointment, also with the 4 of Cups. Oh shoot. It's like we try. I'm kind of feeling or hearing an energy or sensing an energy of like we tried our best, love, but it just wasn't in the cards for us. Well, more specifically, I heard it's written in the stars, or it wasn't written in the stars. I don't know. Whatever. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna get to clarification, so I gotta start a new file. Hold on a second. Okie dokie. Bum, 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 bum. Let's get into some clarification. Let's give this 5 shuffles. 1. 2. So we're going to clarify the main pile. 3. And then we're going to clarify the 4 cards that fell off but are this separate person or this other side of the equation. Okay. 4. And 5. Okay. So, for the main individual here, the one that's making the decision. Yep. Oh. Oh boy. All right. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Wands. All right. So the Ace of Wands is definitely representing inspiration here for sure. I'm hearing he, or I guess she, but maybe we're talking about a masculine individual or a masculine energy. Doesn't matter. But I heard specifically he wants to walk away. He wants to leave. Fine. They want me to say the messages as I get them. He wants to leave her behind. Okay? It feels like, and this is kind of something that I picked up on. This is kind of something that I picked up on while I was doing the reading, but I didn't really want to mention it. But I feel like someone else has sparked somebody's fancy, has got like, and especially since we could be talking about a masculine figure, a masculine individual, a masculine energy. The masculine energy, whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter, would be attracted to the feminine energy, right? So here's that feminine energy. Queen of Wands, strong, powerful, sexy, independent, sure of herself, confident, knows what she wants, takes no shit, goes after it, blah, blah, blah. But then this person isn't just this fiery, like maybe even lustful or seductive individual. She's also the Queen of Pentacles. Like she's also she all that and a bag of chips. Like she's got the fire, she's got the lust, she's got the sexy, she's got the attitude, but she's also got the bag. Like she knows how to hold it down. And then when I laughed the first time, the first card came out. The first card that came out fell in between the main individual that we're talking about and the other side, the other person, the other party, whatever. And it's the 8 of Cups. But then finally, last 2 cards out are Temperance and the Devil. And I'm kind of getting 2 things with this. First is that devil energy is being tempered. What I want to say is spirit or the universe is working on handling this energy, handling this situation, working it out, like cleaning it, filtering it out of their system, okay? But also, the other thing that I'm getting, because Temperance did come out twice here, and I was picking up on this before when the first time Temperance came out, but Temperance is also talking about the divine timing involved in the situation and how you just got to let things play out and not rush anything. And I also heard not take anything too seriously right now. So the devil here combining, showing up with this is also giving me a message of like, impatience, like wanting things to work already, or wanting to be there already, or, you know, tempering of the egos as well. Okay. Now, if we're not talking about like love or personal relationships, what could be inspiring you right now to make a change is a desire to be in your alignment with the Queen of Wands, being in that law of attraction and wanting to have a stable, grounded life for yourself, Queen of Pentacles. Like an all-around, real, like, to be honest, a real glow up, okay? Okay, all right, so now let's talk about this other situation here. The Tower, the Nine of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Four of Cups. I mean, really, this really just feels like putting an end to a path that has been strenuous and toxic and just all over and over again, just the same situation over and over, always resulting in some sort of disappointment. And I'm not trying to say who's right or who's wrong here. That's really not important. But also the other thing that I was getting with the Temperance and the Devil here is that the lessons learned from this toxicity or this codependent relationship or whatever the Devil represents for you, those lessons are being integrated right now, are processing, which is another way of saying like what Spirit said about how, you know, we're filtering out the toxic or the devilish energies. The lessons that you learned through this experience are being like integrated into your life right now. Okay. So that's why temperance is really necessary here. Patience is really necessary here, because this is not something you can rush, right? Okay, so let's talk about this a little more then. The Tower, the Nine of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Four of Cups. They're saying that's enough. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. We have the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This was an emotionally manipulative individual, or still is, or maybe is someone, who's not emotionally balanced, not emotionally stable, can't control their emotions, won't control their emotions, won't face their emotions. It could be any of those things, it could be all of those things. All right, and that's at the bottom of the deck. And then underneath the Queen of Wands, you do have, underneath the Queen of Cups, you have the Two of Wands again. Okay. Yeah. Underneath the Two of Wands is the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So it's like this choice that someone is needing to make is a choice. Yes, Spirit just did say a choice of vice over virtue. I'm sorry, a choice of virtue over vice, right? Because you're wanting to choose virtue instead of continuing to choose vice. But I think the real deciding factor here is whether or not someone is going to be a team player. Three of Pentacles. Because we're working towards this, y'all. Ten of Cups, harmony, happy wife, happy life. I don't know, like, but like, not just your wife though, but you know, a happy family. And then the rest, what else has come out here? We have the Ten of Pentacles again. But this time, I really feel like the Ten of Pentacles is a lesson learned. You have that with the Seven of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and then finally the Six of Swords. So yeah, someone is definitely moving away from this type of energy, from this situationship is what I want to call it. Could be a marriage of sorts. But here, someone started to realize, I feel like someone was settling in this situation. Seven of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is that energy of resting and meditating and like taking a time out and really focusing on what it is in front of you. I like to say with the Four of Swords, it's like when, you know, someone calls a timeout, both sides of the war go to their respective camps. They do their triage. They you know, they rest up, they eat, they hydrate, they readjust their plan, blah blah blah, and then you go back out into battle after that, right? Well, here in this situation, I feel like someone took some time away, took some time off, or at least just took some time to themselves to really think about what was going on around them, think about what was happening, and realize that they may have been deceiving themselves, Seven of Swords, by thinking that this was all that you could get. Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is lack mentality. And so now I feel like, while yes, the Ten of Pentacles does feel strongly as a lesson learned here, a completion of a life challenge or a life lesson, I also now feel like this is someone moving forward, moving from rough waters to calmer waters with the Six of Swords, but actually moving towards that real Ten of Pentacles. Because maybe for a while, yep, the Ten of Cups was, or like the emotion was there. Maybe the community was there, the family was there at some point. But now it doesn't seem to be like that anymore. Now what I want to say is it seems to be a struggle just to get things to be happy again. And so instead of instead of saving face, Spirit said, and just staying in this situation, you're moving on from, or someone is moving on here, is making a choice to actually line up potentially with someone that is actually going to be that team player that's going to help you not only have this Ten of Cups, but also this Ten of Pentacles. And then underneath the Ten of Cups, wow, is the World, the Wheel of Fortune. All right, there's a lot of change happening. Yeah, someone definitely thought that they weren't good enough for something better. Like, damn, I guess this is all I can get, so I might as well just stay here. No. No, no, no. Okay. For Oracle guidance, Chujeshkish. What are we doing today for Oracle guidance? Sorry, guys, bear with me. You know what? Let's just go with the Crystal Mandala deck. Right? Right. Okay. Let me give this 3 shuffles. Happy Monday. I hope you guys had a good weekend. Oracle guidance, please, Spirit, to close out this message. Okay. And we have card number 28, Ascended Master Lao Tzu and Xing Kite, Descending Power. Aha. All right, here we go. We bring you the blessing of descending power. This is the powerful downward current of energy that allows for manifestation, for strengthening of the spiritual connection to the body, and of bringing your light to the earth. In the spiritual tradition, there is much emphasis on energy rising. Yet, without the balance of descending power, you will feel lost in your mind, scattered in your thinking, and frustrated in your efforts to see the inspired ideas you receive translated into completed tasks in the physical world. The uprising power helps you shift frequencies and access inspiration, whilst the descending power helps you ground to create. There is a time and a place for both the rising and the descending currents of divine energy. You are guided to attend at this time to the descending power to make best progress on your life journey. Let's see if there's anything else I can. I think yeah, that's it. I'm gonna leave it there. But anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you all so very much. I hope you have a great day. Look out for the monthlies. They're coming out today, y'all. So there's that. But yeah, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I look forward to connecting with you again for our next cup of coffee tomorrow morning. Yeah? Take care. Bye.